Hey, it's Joey, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the 2012 Steelers draft. My grade on this draft is an A for the Steelers. Definitely, we addressed some issues that we had, and I personally like the picks in the later rounds. I think some of them can be starters in the future if we develop them right. Let's start out with the first round draft pick, David DeCasco, guard out of Stanford. Guy is a beast. I love this pick. He was supposed to go in the top 10, top 15. That's how good he is. He's the number one rated guard in this draft, and he dropped down to us. We were supposed to go after Dante Hightower, like I said, or Gordy Glenn, but if you get a guy like this dropping down here, you have to pick him up. And I was extremely happy with this pick. I didn't want Gordy Glenn out. I just didn't think he would be good with our team. I would like Dante Hightower. He went to pick after our pick to the Patriots, but I really love David DeCasso. Second round pick, Mike Adams, offensive tackle at Ohio State. Questionable, questionable pick. Like a month before the draft, he had marijuana. Got caught for marijuana. And the Steelers interviewed him, and they did not want to pick him. Nothing to do with him. They're like, bye. And I guess a few weeks later, something before, I think it was like 2 weeks before the draft, Mike Adams called the Steelers up and asked him for a second chance. So he really wanted to be a Steeler, and said he changed and all. He did all that. He worked out from, and he's a Steeler now. And I really like this pick though. Maybe because he has to prove something to the other teams that didn't pick him, and he has a little edge to him now. So I really think if he can play, we need a right tackle, and if he can adjust and be a right tackle, then I love the pick. Third round, Sean Spence, more character issues, but I guess he was like stalking his girlfriend or whatever. But that's not football wise. He led the Hurricanes with tackles and tackles for loss. He has good speed and can match up with slot receivers. So he can match up with slot receivers, so he doesn't have to match up with tight ends. I think he's a middle linebacker. I think he can play a little outside linebacker. I don't know. He's 5'11", 231 pounds. He's from Miami, linebacker from Miami. I like the pick. I would like us to go for maybe a defensive tackle, but we did get it in the next pick. And I'll tell you now. Fourth round, Alameda Tamu, I think that's his name is, defensive tackle out of Washington. We traded up to pick him. We traded our fourth round pick and our sixth round pick for him. He has a second round grade. I think he's a future starter if we work him. He doesn't have to be a starter right now. Maybe 4 or 5 years down the line, or maybe even 3 years down the line. Casey Hampton's probably gonna be gone. And we still have Steve McClendon that's been in the system and that he knows. And then this kid can come in, and kid's huge. He's 6'2", 348 pounds, and he was 390 pounds. He started doing cardio, got his weight down, and he was 390. Now he moved faster now, and I think that can help him a lot. He constantly pressures the passer, so we got more pressure, maybe more pressure than Casey Hampton put on the passer, and me moved up, like I said, moved up to get this guy, and I really like him. Fifth round, Chris Haney, running back out of Florida. He's fast. He catches the ball very well. I like this pick. He can. We need a running back. I said Isaiah Peed, but he went in the second round. But this guy, he's quick. I think we need a fast guy. I think we have Baron Batch. A lot of people saying he can be a really good player, but I think we really need to get somebody else if Baron Batch doesn't work. Chris Rainey, I think he's a fast kid, and I think he can be very good. Starting off with our seventh round picks, Tony Clemens, wide receiver out of Colorado, 6'2", 210. He breaks tackles like crazy. I don't know. This pick kind of confused me. Tommy Streeter was still on the board, and he was 6'5". He ran like a 4 point something in the speed, and I was like, why not go get this kid? He's fast, he's tall. Ben can throw him up in the end zone. Why not go after this kid? We went after Tony Clemens instead. He has good hands. He can break some tackles, and he can make people miss all the time. And I think that's probably why we got him, because we need players that can play after they get hit. And then the seventh round, David Paulson, tight end out of Oregon. this is probably my second favorite pick after David DeCasso, but probably my favorite pick in this draft for the Steelers, David Paulson, tight end at Oregon. I think he's a steal in the 7th round. I think he's a future tight end starter for us. Heath Miller, if he can bring up him, I think in the future he could definitely be a starter. Wesley Saunders, yeah, but he has character problems. If he does one more stupid thing, I think the Steelers are gonna. And we got Leonard Pope, so it doesn't have to come in right now and start. But he has great hands. He's a QB's best friend. He's reliable. You just throw him the ball and he'll catch it and do something with it. He's 6'4", 241 pounds. He's great in the passing game. He's not that good in the running game, but that'll develop over time. And he's a 4th-round talent, in my opinion, and we stole him in the 7th round. I think he's a great asset to the Steeler team, and I'm very happy we got him. Our 3rd, 4th-round picks, Terrence Frederick, cornerback at Texas A&M. I don't like picking cornerbacks after the 1st, 2nd round, 3rd round. Like, I only like picking cornerbacks in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd round because you don't know. Because, yeah, they played college, but if they don't have a bad draft grade, I don't know how well they're going to do in the pros. But, I guess this kid's good. He's 5'10", 187. He's good zone defender. So I don't think he probably play in the slot maybe. He's not going to start. I was hoping for a guy. I was hoping for Jamel Fleming. He went to the Cardinals. But I was hoping for him because he can actually be good. He's undersized, but he likes to throw his body a lot. He likes to throw his body. He hits big, and I think he can be a good, maybe special teams if we fit him in there, but I think he'd be a good fit. Our last pick of the draft, Kelvin Beachum, offensive tackle at SMU, 6'2", 303 pounds. He's quick off the ball, plays with a sense of urgency. Again, I don't like getting offensive linemen in the late rounds because you don't know how good they're going to do. And he plays for SMU, not a big school, so you know the competition. But I trust the Steelers draft scouts and stuff, and if they think this guy's good, then I trust them. But David Polk, I really like every other pick. And my top 3 picks, my top 3 favorite picks, of course, David DeCasso. 2nd is David Paulson, and 3rd is Mike Adams. Mike Adams, David Adams, yeah, David Paulson, did go in the 7th round, but I really think if we bring him up, he can be a start in the future. So yeah, that's it with my grade. If you have any comments, leave below, and bye guys.